Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR and over here we talk reactions and reviews. Hey sis, welcome back. Hey you guys, what's really going on? Happy Sunday to everybody. And as you see from the title of this video, y'all, we about to have another talk about Strong Mommy Chrissy. So before we get started with that conversation, y'all, I just want to say happy belated 4th of July. I do understand a lot of people don't celebrate 4th of July or whatever, but if that was just a time for you to get together with your family and eat some good food, barbecue, whatever, happy whatever you did yesterday. Okay, now for you all who follow me here on YouTube, you noticed yesterday I tried to go live. Y'all, I named the live Happy 4th around, I think I said Happy 4th Corona July or something like that. And I guess somebody got a little offended by me titling the live that, and I commented to the person in the comment section and she felt like the title was a little insensitive, and I was like, yeah, look sis, I'm not trying to offend anyone. All I was trying to do, y'all, was be a little comedic in the fact that, during this whole pandemic, we've had to take a lot of things that we took for granted, like celebrating holidays, and we've had to basically reinvent how we celebrate holidays. So some people are not even congregating because of the whole coronavirus situation. So y'all, that was just me saying happy Corona 4th, because actually that's what's going on. We having 4th of July in the middle of Corona, and it most family gatherings wasn't probably like the 4th of July they had last year, right? So anyway, if you was offended by that title, yeah, my bad. I wasn't trying to offend anyone, but what people have to understand is, everybody has a different sense of humor. Your sense of humor may not resonate with mine, okay? That doesn't mean I'm trying to offend you. That obviously just means you didn't find that funny, okay? Like, that's it. Being here on social media, I try to be very careful about the things that I say, because I do understand, everybody is highly sensitive, okay? And I understand that, but y'all, look, I can't apologize every time I open my mouth. I'm not gonna apologize every time I open my mouth, do understand, if you watch my channel and you've been rocking with me for a while, just understand that, your girl don't never mean no harm, okay? I was just trying to, basically shed light on the fact that it's Corona and it's the 4th of July. That was it. Now, it was a couple people in the comment section that basically understood what I was saying, and shout out to you, sis. I appreciate that, but yeah, I wasn't trying to offend anyone. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to bring that to you, but I was trying to go live because I was in the kitchen, y'all, getting them good meals together. We ended up having barbecue, and I made potato salad, baked beans, barbecue baked beans, and I just did a salad, y'all, because it was extremely hot yesterday. So I didn't want to do a whole bunch of different meals and stuff. And y'all, for all you guys that been watching me for a while, y'all know this was our first full summer since we bought our house last year that we had our pool, and we finally was able to get it open. A lot of you guys are used to listening to me or have listened to me complain about this daggone pool, but y'all, we finally figured it out and we was able to get the pool clean and open. So my nephews, 2 of my nephews and 2 of my cousins, they were able to come over and swim in the pool. Y'all, when I tell you they was in that pool for about 8 hours, I had to tell those kids, will y'all get out the pool and come get something to eat? Like, y'all gotta eat, okay? They enjoyed that water, and my husband and I was so happy to see the kids enjoy themselves, because y'all know we got older children, and although my youngest son likes the pool and stuff, and he got in it, but he think he too cool, so he got in it for a minute. But the smaller children, y'all, they love to splash around that water. We have a lot of like floating devices and stuff. So we had all those like floaties and stuff like that, and the little like the little floaty beds that you can lay on. We had those inflated. We had balls out there. So the kids had a really, really good time. So all I want to say is I hope you guys had a nice holiday. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your holiday. I hope you enjoyed your family. I truly enjoyed my family. That was actually our really true first gathering at our home since we had it. And I feel like me and my husband pulled it off. We did well. Like I said, y'all, we didn't do a whole bunch of food. We basically had some ribs. We had brats. We had the really big, thick hot dogs and some hamburgers. And that was it, y'all. That's all we had. And of course, we had refreshments. We had coolers with ice and sodas, coolers with ice in it with sodas and water. And that was pretty much it, y'all. So again, I hope you guys had enjoyed your holiday. If you can, just leave it down in the comments. Let me know what y'all cooked. Like I said, y'all was really trying to go live to show you how I do my baked beans, but for whatever reason, it would not let me be great yesterday, y'all. It would not let me go live. I tried to go live on my phone. I tried to go live on both my laptops, and none of those devices will let me go live. I don't know what was going on with YouTube yesterday, but do understand that your sister was trying to come engage with y'all, and I really hate that I wasn't, because my sister-in-law was in the kitchen with me, and so we was having a lot of fun, and I wanted y'all to be a part of that conversation. So, but, all right, y'all. So let's get into this video. So, if you don't watch Love Lies and Lace Fronts, shout out to Love Lies and Lace Fronts. She was able to capture a live on Instagram with Strong Mommy Chrissy. Strong Mommy Chrissy went live on Instagram last night. I don't know, y'all. I guess it was late, maybe, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night or something like that. And she went live with, she had a guest, y'all. You know, we normally, for y'all who follow Chrissy on Instagram, y'all used to seeing Chrissy on them Instagram lives with Jasmine and me. Well, y'all, today she had, or yesterday, she had a co-host. She introduced to us another cast to the players field, okay? His name is Rojo the rapper, all right? So Rojo was on Chrissy's Instagram live, and y'all, they were having a conversation, you know, just like chatting it up or whatever. And obviously the people that was in Chrissy's live were, you know, commenting, asking questions. And one of the questions that they asked was, the guy from Chrissy's Starlo Omega video that she put out the other day. So I'm gonna kind of skip around in the live. Y'all, not gonna tell you everything that happened in order, but I'm telling you what I saw, okay? Asking the guy if he was the gentleman from her live, right? A couple times in the video, guys. I actually meant video, not live. I know a lot of people thought he was, but y'all, that wasn't him. Because what I noticed in watching the guy, his dreads were thinner than the guy that we saw in Chrissy's video. And all I kept thinking was, well, how could this be the guy from the video? Because if you didn't want to show your face in the video, why would you be on live Instagram with the woman who has 22,000 followers on Instagram? If you didn't want to show your face on the video, why would you be showing it on Instagram? So that's what made me kind of figure, yeah, this ain't him. But anyway, you guys, so they were talking in the video, and the conversation about threesomes came up. And how the conversation came up was, somebody in her live had said something about being in a relationship. She's been with the same man since she was like 17. I think she's been with the same man for 14 years since she was like 17. So the guy in Chrissy's video, Rojo, he was like, oh, wow. So he's like, oh, I couldn't imagine having the same punana for 14 years straight. Yeah, I ain't with all that, y'all. So basically, he was against long-standing relationships. And so Chrissy was like, okay, well, that wasn't a good answer. And I guess the guy was like, well, that's the answer I got. You know, at the end of the day, at least he was honest, you know. Because you know how a lot of times you meet guys and they'll tell you they want to be in a relationship and they want to settle down, and since you soon find out that they got two side chicks on the other side of town and a wife at the crib, okay? So at least this man was honest. He said he really can't see himself being with a woman for 14 years straight, And, you know, maybe that's how he feel right now. Maybe 5 years from now, he might feel a little different. I don't know. But all I can say for Chrissy is, sis, I don't know what your intentions are with this guy, but listening to that, yes, sis, I would steer clear of him, because he shouldn't be, well, I would think he wouldn't be something I would want to deal with, because I would think if you getting with a man, then, you know, you would, and especially if y'all call yourself being in a relationship, you would want to, you know, get the Uchi to him and only him. But anyway, y'all, that's just me. So in the live, you guys, they started talking about threesomes, and the guy basically was like, you know, he needs something to spice up a relationship. He said, you know, what he would enjoy is seeing two women having sex with each other, and he's not really with the whole guy thing, like the guy being a part. So I guess two guys with one female, I guess he's not into that. But he said he most definitely would be into two women, okay? And so Chrissy was kind of quiet, y'all. She really didn't have a lot of input on that, and which I was kind of shocked, because I was thinking, like, sis, like, this your time, this your opportunity to let us know what Stalo Omega is about. So she decided to kind of like floated around the conversation. And so he said, but I would be, and so she's like, oh, so you wouldn't want a guy? You know, he was like, nah, I wouldn't want no ninja, you know, a part of that. And so he was like, no, but what we can do is me and the chick can sit and have, you know, how can I say this so I can be PG rated? She said that, you know, he said him and the chick that he's inviting in the bedroom with them. Now, when I say them, y'all, he wasn't necessarily saying Chrissy, but I guess he was talking in a general sense. That, you know, me and the chick can, you know, give you oral. I'm going to say it like that. Give you oral and to, you know, to please you, but I ain't with inviting no guy. Basically what he was saying is I wouldn't want to watch a guy having sex with you, but I would watch a woman having sex with you. And y'all, I'm sitting up here like, crickets, because I'm like, okay, why are y'all having this conversation on live Instagram? And then, you know, if you guys watch Chrissy and follow Chrissy, you know she did her most recent live that she did, I don't know, maybe about a couple days ago. Somebody in her live on YouTube asked her about these pages, these Instagram pages that says they're Stalo Omega, that has her picture on it. She told everyone that those are fake accounts. She said she does not have an Instagram for Stalo Omega. She said nor will she have an Instagram for Stalo Omega. She's basically just going to have a YouTube channel for Stalo Omega. She said that basically, you know, her Instagram that she has now, Chrissy2Fly, is basically her Instagram. Now, she did say that, you know, Strong Mommy Chrissy is mommy content. The cooking with Chrissy channel is, you know, cooking content, and Stalo Omega is its own identity. So I got to thinking when I was listening to her in that live on YouTube, and then I'm sitting here watching her on this live on Instagram, which she's on her Chrissy2Fly Instagram live, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, sis, I thought you said that, you know, the Stalo Omega talks, the sex talks, would only go on YouTube, because your Chrissy2Fly Instagram, I would think, is the Instagram that you started that kind of coordinates with your Strong Mommy Christie channel. You have pictures of your kids and pictures of you, and that's pretty much where she promotes her sponsorships, like her hairs and the different wigs that she wears. And I would think, well, sis, why would you be on this Instagram that I thought was for your business, Strong Mommy Christie, on here promoting threesomes ideals? Now look, y'all, we all grown, okay? And what people choose to do in the bedroom is most definitely their business, okay? I'm not here to judge what you do in the bedroom. Just like I'm not gonna tell you about what goes on in my bedroom, sis, you ain't gotta tell me what goes on in yours. But I'm talking from a standpoint of Strong Mommy Christie having this business, which is her YouTube channel. I would just think this is a channel where you have your kids plastered all on it, pictures of you and your children, you know, mom life pictures. And I would just think that, you know, the whole threesome talk and the other conversation that I'm getting ready to tell y'all about, yes, sis, I would think you wouldn't even did that on Instagram. But again, y'all, I mean, that's her. So, in the middle of the live, you guys, they were talking again, and Chrissy kept getting interrupted by her children. Obviously, they was wanting mom's attention, like most kids do, and she had to keep getting off the live to entertain the children. Now, what I will say about this guy, this Rojo, he seems to be a very patient individual, because he patiently waited for Chrissy to come back to the live, and he decided to take over the live Instagram show, and he decided to entertain Strong Mommy Chrissy's audience, because we do know everybody that was in that live was for Strong Mommy Chrissy, because we didn't know who Rojo was until she pushed play on her camera and popped him on the screen. But I will say this, y'all, he's a very patient individual, because he decided to take over the show and entertain Strong Mommy Chrissy's audience while she was being a mom. Now, I will say this, Chrissy was very distracted. Like, the kids, for whatever reason, they kept asking and wanting and needing things. And all I'm thinking is, sis, why wouldn't you have just said, you know what, I'm busy, let me call you back? Because, y'all, when I tell you, I don't know what they were wanting. I don't know if it was ice cream, food, whatever. But it was 11 o'clock at night, and on a Friday night, and all I kept thinking was, why those kids ain't in the bed? But okay, that's your house, sis. So, you would even thought that he would have said, hey, I see you busy, I'm gonna hit you back, right? Or hit me back when you're not busy. No, they decided to, you know, and y'all, I was so shocked, because, you know, Chrissy is the queen of muting the live, but maybe you can't, I don't think you can mute lives on Instagram. I don't know, y'all, because I don't go live on Instagram, so I don't know how that works. Y'all let me know down below. But she didn't, you know, y'all know she quick to mute you on YouTube. But yeah, we got to hear all that commotion going on with those kids, and I'm just sitting up here like, sis, you're sitting up here, Chrissy, y'all, Chrissy was in a full beat. She had her hair done, makeup on. Sis looked like she was ready to go somewhere. I don't think sis at 11 o'clock at night got all dressed up to go on Instagram live with the Rojo guy. Sis really looked like she was getting ready to step out for the evening, okay? And she just so happened to go live with this guy on Instagram. Now, you guys, in the midst of the Instagram live, Rojo got interrupted, okay? Rojo was sitting in his car the whole time they were on live. Rojo was sitting in his vehicle. I guess he was at a parking lot or something. I don't know if he was parking lot pimping. I don't know what dude was doing, but he was sitting in his car with no shirt on, showing all his tattoos, okay? And he got a knock at the window. It was a knock at the window, and it was a young lady. I'm gonna just say young lady, because we didn't see her face, we just heard her voice. She needed something from Rojo, okay? And Rojo decided to supply her with her needs, okay? So if you don't understand where I'm getting to, it appeared that Rojo did a pharmaceutical transaction with a woman while he was on Chrissy's Instagram live. Now, the reason why I say this, y'all, is because you could just tell by the words that he was using and what she was saying that that's what was happening. Because I found it kind of odd when I was noticing the guy, when Chrissy said, you know, he was sitting in his car, and I'm thinking to myself, it's 11 o'clock at night. Why is this man just sitting in his car? Like, why you ain't sitting in the house chilling up under the AC? You know, Houston is hot as I don't know what. Why you ain't sitting in the house chilling, trying to get you, you know, while you talking to Chrissy? So anyway, y'all, this man, so instead of Chrissy, so once Chrissy realized what was happening, she told him to mute the live. And then that's when she said, well, wait a minute, I don't think you can mute lives on Instagram. So again, then Chrissy became very patient. Y'all, they were very patient with each other in this live. And Chrissy decided to sit and wait while Rojo finished his pharmaceutical sale. And, you know, I was just thinking to myself, Chrissy, you are sitting on your Instagram live where you have 22,000 followers. and you are allowing this man to perform a transaction on your Instagram live, I took the liberty of going to look at Rojo's Instagram, and y'all, I seen a lot of interesting posts and IGTV videos. Like I told you guys, Rojo is an upcoming rapper, and one of his rap videos, he talked about, you know, all the things that he has to offer the people who indulge in the, you know, let's just say the DRUG world. And, you know, basically he talked about his fast life. Now, we do understand that a lot of these rappers who talk about this life that they say they live, a lot of them, y'all, is from suburban America, okay? Now, where is Rojo from, other than I know he lives in Houston right now? And what type of life has this man led? Yeah, I don't know, okay? But I'm just going based off of his video. And me personally, for my taste, okay, because again, me and Chrissy don't have the same taste, obviously, but for my taste, if I was in Chrissy's shoes, if I was a woman who has 9 children, and unfortunately, you know, in a situation where, you know, the relationships I had, or, you know, weren't successful, I would be trying to instead of trying to find the new Lil Wayne, sis, I would probably be looking for like a John Legend type ninja. Okay, that's what I would be looking for, because it appears that the Lil Wayne persona type men, sis, not working for you. But we understand that everybody has their own type. All right, so maybe Chrissy is in a position where she don't want that. Maybe she don't want John Legend. Sis she want a little scrappy type dude, you know. But all I can say is, for the most part, you get what you pay for, okay? And I'm saying that figuratively, because I'm not saying she's paying for that guy, but since you get what you pay for, or what you bargain for. So if you're going for the you know, the rap stars of Houston, since that's what you're going to get. Looks like Chrissy, you know, she hasn't got to that point in her life. I think Chrissy is the type of woman, she just appears to be the type of woman that's trying to have a good time. And y'all, ain't nothing wrong with trying to have a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not telling sis not to have a good time, but it's just, I would think, considering all that she's been through, I would think it would be at a point where sis would be fed up and tired of those type of men, and she would be trying to get somebody that could really be some type of substance to her. Now, that's just me. But again, you guys, I'm not the one to give Chrissy that advice. I'm not really that one to give her that conversation. That would have to come from her mother. To me, her mother would be the most influential person to give her that type of advice. Y'all, I'm just discussing the video, or the live that I saw, the live that I saw on the video that I saw it from, and I'm just coming here telling y'all what I thought about it, okay? And then y'all most definitely let me know down below what y'all thought about it. So y'all, so he comes back to the live, and he basically, you know, apologized for the, you know, the wait. He had to take care of something. So the people in the live were suggesting what I just suggested to you guys, that he was, you know, making his street sale. And Rojo decided to let us know that he is, you know, he's an entrepreneur. Okay, he said he's an entrepreneur. He said he has an LLC, a tax ID, and I'm thinking to myself, yes, bro, you don't have that. At the end of the day, you just got caught on live Instagram doing your part-time, or maybe this is his full-time gig. I don't know, but all I kept thinking was, the world is ridiculous. Okay, so again, you guys, what I took from that live, and like I said, y'all, I'm paraphrasing the live for y'all because it was a lot going on in that live, but basically what I took from that live was, Chrissy is a regular chick. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I know a lot of people, you know, the only thing that I was kind of like raising an eyebrow to was when the man did the whole drug transaction on Instagram Live. Okay, because that's the only thing. But everything else, the threesome talk and And everything else that they talked about in the live, which wasn't a whole bunch of anything, her being severely distracted by her children. I'm like, y'all, this Chrissy. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not flabbergasted anymore. I'm just, because at first I kind of was, because I was like, wait a minute, you know, this girl, I thought, you know, was trying to like build a brand for herself and make a business. So I would think, you know, with you thinking that way, then you would be kind of cautious about the things that you say and do on social media. But I figured it out, you guys. Like, the only difference between Chrissy and somebody that you know in your own personal life that's just like her is Chrissy has a following and your homegirl doesn't. Like, that's the only difference. There's nothing different. Nothing. Nothing. The only other difference is Chrissy makes money on social media and your homegirl doesn't, right? But Chrissy is no different than a lot of you who got friends like her or family members or right like that. What I will say about Chrissy, y'all, Chrissy does like them light-skinned ninjas. I think her type is light skins, okay? Now, what other qualifications that she requires, yeah, I don't know, y'all. She really hasn't told anybody, or it just appears to me like the main qualification is that they're light-skinned. That appears to be the main qualification. Chrissy just appears to be the type of woman who really is, like I've told y'all before, she's the type of woman who wants a man in her face, no matter what. Y'all, I'm gonna say this. I know a lot of people that discuss Strong Mommy Chrissy, majority of all of us are women, right? And all of us are moms. So I think a lot of us come from a place of, sis, like, you really not moving the way you should be moving. But what people don't understand, or should try to understand, and I'm starting to understand it more, I can't give Chrissy any advice. I can't tell her anything. The person who should really be the biggest influence to her is her mother. And if her mother is not saying anything, like if her mother have seen the recent events, because she says her mother watches the reaction videos and her videos or whatever, her mother really doesn't like people speaking about her daughter in the way that they're speaking about her daughter. I would think her mother would sit down and have a conversation with Chrissy and say, look, you might want to do this, you might want to do that. I'm not saying Chrissy mama is not having that conversation with her. And look, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, Chrissy grown, her mama can't tell her this. But my thing, if her grown self needs the assistance of her mother to help her watch her children, why shouldn't her mother be as influential to lead her daughter in the right direction? Because right now, it just appears to me that since Chrissy's been in Texas, y'all, I have seen more men associated with Chrissy since she's been in Texas, since the whole 2 years I've been watching her. Now, I do understand when I first started watching her, she was married, but it just seemed like since her marriage has ended, it's like that girl's on a downward spiral. A lot of people who like leaves the comments in my videos, other reaction videos, and even Strong Mommy Chrissy's videos are the people who've been watching Chrissy for a long time. And a lot of people see the change in her. Because even though Chrissy probably doesn't see it, there is a change. But then sometimes you think, maybe this is not a change. It's a change for us because she wasn't showing us this side of her. But y'all, maybe this has been Chrissy all along. And she's just now she's been tired of hiding it, right? And now she's just showing you, like, this is who I am. You either take it or leave it. And at the end of the day, y'all, good luck to her, right? Good luck to her. I hope it works out for her. It just seems like Chrissy just choosing these men and she doesn't have any standards in place, you know, other than they need to be light-skinned. It seems like that's the only standard that she has. And, you know, y'all, that's on her. But y'all let me know if y'all seen the Instagram live. Also, if you didn't see the Instagram live, go to Love Lies and Lace Front's channel. She does have it. Y'all, I missed it because, honey, I was too busy partying with my family. I missed all of that. But I appreciate, shout out to Love Lies and Lace Front's for letting us see that. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all go watch the Instagram live. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all come back and we can have a conversation down below. Until the next time, you guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Remember, y'all, sub what you love. Bye-bye.